That sucks so hard, man.
Zuck A, Cryoframe SVD. We'll see how it goes.
Did you invite him?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see him in there.
I always wait a few seconds even after they join because there's a long delay from when they're like actually show up and invited in and join. So he was definitely in.
That was so rough. I've never seen so many scav in that field area.
Well, he hit the switch, so there was a lot of
But
raiders in there as well.
I'm just saying, before you died and then Raven got killed.
Well, there was a scav right there, and you killed him. But then I died to the raiders. I died to Gluhar himself, which is kind of really surprising. But you know.
Yeah, I two-tapped him after you died.
I mean,
I
expected to get beat on because you know we're in a fort. I didn't expect to die.
That's what I'm telling you. I don't even waste your money on buying that big ol' armor when you're just gonna get two-tapped anyways.
Yeah, I'm not.
Just come in with an armor rig, a helmet, ears.
Well, look.
Book bag.
Here's the thing. This is an interesting thing that's going on lately. Normally, I could get the shit shot out of me in a fort and I'm fine. Like I've zeroed out forts before I die. Like I'll just get smacked around until the fort's dead. I've gone through Salewa and 2 IFACs before, like wearing a fort. It's this shit that's going on the past week where I'm getting one tapped. Maybe they broke the armor the way that. Well, it's like the thing what happened with Peaches, where I was wearing a killer helmet and a guy axed me in the head and I insta died with a killer helmet on. Even if he didn't hit the face shield and he hit me in the helmet part, it's still level 4 helmet.
Caught you in the slit.
We practiced it against like a coal pack, and you could beat somebody all day with a coal pack, and you're not gonna kill them. Half the time, it doesn't even do damage. And we know it worked because the guy picked up my helmet and Peaches meleeed him in the head. Because Peaches didn't come in with a gun. So we know.
Killed him?
Yeah! Yeah, so something might be broken with the armor, but in the end, this is a recent thing. I've had great success with it in the past. Same thing with the Zuck A. I've had great success with it. Getting one tapped while wearing level 6 armor is kind of dumb. Like, it shouldn't happen. The other day, when we were doing the leave every raid, the very last one we did was Shoreline, remember? The guy rocked up on us in the weirdest spot. Not at Rock Passage, but behind bunker from the wall where you could see the dome. And I spotted him first, luckily enough, but as he came to a slid stop, we both exchanged fire. He nearly zeroed the Zuck A. But it was the Golnik rounds. I didn't die. I killed him. He was only wearing level 4 armor, so M80 went right through it and melted him. But it was still the Golnik rounds. And I ate like 4 shots, clean shots, to the chest, and I didn't die. So, whatever they did recently that's been fucking the servers just broke the armor too, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know, this last patch that did a lot of bugs and...
Oh yeah, this hotfix made things worse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's just throw some guns at him. I don't know. You know what could be too? Not just the influx of people, but I was thinking about this, because it's all server-side issues. They could have it where the servers are also managing the accounts that are watching the streamers. Like, that could have been part of the issue as well. They could have had the same servers doing it. That would have been dumb, but... Oh, if you guys haven't done offline raids, I found an interesting thing with offline, and I don't know if they're either testing it or it's just not in the game, or it's a server side issue. I don't know. But if you try to heal and load a magazine, or do anything, really, just like anything, like move an item, it doesn't fucking matter, it'll cancel healing. I tried it with a Salewa, an IFAC, an AI2, and a surgical kit. And if you do anything while healing, it cancels the heal. Even if you're just tabbed out loading a mag.
That could be good or bad.
I wonder if
Because
they're going to implement it.
I know there's times where I'm healing and then someone runs up and get a turnaround.
I don't know. I currently I could heal and load a mag at the same time, which granted that's a little silly, but there's plenty of situations like with the surgical kit where I would rather just throw the surgical kit on the ground and start firing. The nonsense where I'm 80% done doing the surgical thing and he's got to like reclip it and put it back in his bag. And the nightmare about that is if you do that, it cancels it. So you spent like the last 18 or 19 seconds trying to surgical kit up and it gets canceled. That would piss me the fuck off. But it was interesting practice because I go in offline mode. When you spawn a horde on hard difficulty, they're basically all raiders. Some of them even have raider gear. They don't seem to have raider health though. Well, no, that's not true. They do. Some of them have raider health, but like they were coming in with like like half of them had purple backpacks. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Only to realize that they had beefed up health and beefed up armor. So you're basically spawning raiders if you set it to hard. And if you set it to horde, they like rush in the doorway like the raiders do. So that was interesting, but I practiced it plenty on factory to see what it would be like in that scenario with a foul. And yeah, there's plenty of scenarios where I am fine. Like I'll get shot in the fort and they'll have to zero it out before I start dying. So I was getting easily into the 40s, but into the 50 kills department, whether it was on hard difficulty horde or just like, like medium difficulty horde with, being pinned. But yeah, I was easily getting the 40, 50 kills before I died. And this is bringing my normal loadout. This isn't bringing like 16 magazines or something ridiculous and just spraying. This is my normal loadout, how I would play it.
Huh.
In fact, before that match I referenced, Raven and I were doing reserve and labs, running that full fort kit up, and we had the raiders pushing us, and I was just sitting there mowing them down, and I was still taking hits. A couple of times, like especially if we did a Golnick rounds and I got shot in the arm, yeah, I'd fuck my arm up or black it out entirely or break it or bleed it. Something like those Golnick rounds are pretty beef once they hit you because they will go through the armor, but the amount of damage they do is not fantastic. Well, the Ash 12 doesn't go through armor. It'll break it if you get hit like 4 or 5 times. But I mean, like, when I say break it, I mean zero it out. It has a lot of armor damage as a coefficient. But in a fresh fort, you still got to get hit at least 3 or 4 times to break it.
I watched a video of Queen shooting Ash 12. It took 4 shots to
Your
chest.
your mic is half in and half out. We're hearing half what you're saying.
Hello?
It's not loud. It's not
Can
that
you hear me?
It's not that you're quiet.
It's not loud. You're cutting
It's
out.
lag. It's cutting out. Yeah.
Well, Clean did a test in factory with the Ash 12. Whatever, I'm assuming it was using the best ammo, but it took 4 shots through the chest for level 6 armor to kill somebody, then 2 shots to go through a Gen 4 in the chest.
Wow. That's crazy considering it has dog shit for penetration.
I don't know.
The recoil is the other factor. I mean, the thing recoils so hardcore. You can't really fire it full auto at a distance.
Oh, no, he said you had to single tap it. But
Well, Gluhar obviously has no recoil. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I think we might got the matching bug here.
Oh, yeah. Let's back out. I looked at that the other day, and the numbers weren't, like, beyond amazing.
Look at what?
The armor damage numbers.
For the Ash 12?
Yeah. Let me give you a couple of comparisons. So, Igolnik is 62 armor penetration and 60% armor damage. Again, remember I got hit with the Igolnik rounds the other day, so this is my comparison. 60% armor damage. Now, there's been a number of, like, because there's variables. It's not like it does 60% damage every time. And it's also based on the damage of the round. The Igolnik round has very little damage at 37 flesh. Now, it's supposed to do direct damage to the armor. So it used to be a flat number, so that if you use the full metal jacket, it'd do the same armor damage as, say, whatever, BP. Didn't matter. Now, as a reference point, 545 BP does 32 armor pen, so the bullet going through, and armor damage is 41%. So, I mean, I've been hit a shit ton of times with rounds like that, and it doesn't seem that high. But I'll digress. Another example would be BT rounds. A lot of raiders use BT rounds. That's 49% armor damage. So, if that was the case, then in 2 rounds of BT, which I know for a fact isn't true, the armor should be at 0. If it's 50% of the total armor's health, it should be 0. And if it's 50%, 50%, 50%, so like, if it's 100 health and then it's down to 50, but then the next shot's down to 25, we would be seeing more reactions like that, but we don't. Like, I'll get hit with a BT round, I'll only lose like 5 health off the armor. Stuff like that. So these numbers can't be somehow completely accurate, or they're based on the damage of the bullet and the quality of the armor. So BP round versus Igolnik, it's going to do less versus a level 6 armor than the Igolnik because it just doesn't penetrate as much. I'm fine with that, but there's no number, there's no mathematical calculation given by anybody that I've ever seen that does those numbers. So that's my example. We're looking at 40, 50, 5, and 60% damage to armor, okay? Now, your 9x39 is another good example of armor damaging rounds. Well, the SP6, very common round, very popular round, is 58 flesh, which is quite a bit higher than a Igolnik. 43 pen and 60% armor damage again. Compared to a Igolnik, that seems about right. That's a fair number to shoot with.
I'm back in lobby.
Ash 12. Here we go, because it's got a special designation. Pain in the ass. 12.7 by 55. Yes, the highest armor damage variable for the rounds is the PS12, and that's at 60% again. Now, again, I'll return to my previous statement. If it's 60%, it has to be... If these numbers are what we're coming up with to 4-shot a guy in a fort, you have to be talking about PS12's 115 flesh damage, but at an abysmally low 28 armor pen. So you're not even going to go through level 4 armor. I don't even know if it goes through level 3 armor, to be honest with you. I think level 4 armor is like 48. So yeah, you're not even going to go through level 3 armor. So you want to sit there and tell me, oh, this does so much damage to fort. How is it that this does more damage to a fort than, say, in a Golnick round, which will punch right fucking through it? I don't get it. If it's based on the flesh damage of the bullet, because it's a big fucking bullet, okay, well, let's say that. Let's see those results. And what does 60% armor damage mean? It's obviously not 60% of the armor, because then it would be dead in 2 shots instead of 1. And it would take 3 shots to kill you, not 4. So, another clean example that kind of doesn't make sense to me either. Let's take 7 and 1. 7 and 1 is 84% armor damage. I've been hit with 7 and 1 plenty of times in a fort, and it's about 50% of the fort's health. Now the flesh damage on the 7 and 1 is 86. So 50% of that would be about 45, 44, 43, which is not 80% of the fort. That's because if it was 80%, it would be, no, it would actually be 65, 70. Yeah, it'd be almost the whole fort's health in one shot. Now, there's other variables going on here behind the scenes. There's definitely other variables.
Well, I'll tell you what, the scavs on that last raid that I just did were taking M61 like a champ.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why I use M62. M62 is like almost 90 damage.
Yeah, the M61s are armor piercing, but they weren't wearing armor, so it wasn't doing much damage.
Yeah, well, they have flesh.
Repeatedly shoot 'em.
Yeah, that's why the Ash is a popular gun for taking out the Raiders. I'll even agree with that, because at 115 to 160 flesh damage, the Ash is a great option, because you could 1 or 2 tap the Raiders, especially in the head. I've had situations where I shot a Raider with an M61 or an SNB in the fucking head, and he didn't die. Clean shot, less than 50 meters. Red dot to the noodle.
Didn't give a shit.
No, didn't fucking care. Doesn't make any fucking sense. And people, oh, no, it's broken. No, if I shoot you in the head with a bullet the size of my middle finger, you should fucking die. Like, there shouldn't be a skull left. It should just be a gaping hole where the skull was.
Even if you're wearing a helmet, that's gonna hurt like that's knocked on you.
In real life, most of these helmets don't stop bullets. They stop up to 357 in most situations, and even then, the concussion damage from the bullet actually hitting fucks you up.
Stop you.
Yeah, the Altian is an exception. The Altian is actually a piece of steel. It's heavy as balls. That actually will stop a bullet. There are a few helmets in the game that don't make sense either. So the Ronin helmet that's in the game is actually a level 3 armor plate helmet. It's actually solid steel. The Ronin helmet that we have in the game should stop a 7.62 by 39. And it doesn't. And it should. Because in real life, that helmet does. I'm in.
High ground real quick.
Respawn?
I don't know yet. Whoa, shit. Left. We got shots to the left.
We're off on the hillside of Hermetic Door.
Yeah, we're underneath, or we're behind Hermetic Door at the hills.
Yeah.
I don't see him, and I got a thermal. Any luck?
No, didn't see anything.
That was a loud-ass shot. It had to be like a Mosin or something. Is that you running?
Yep.
Alright.
Pushing around.
Yeah, me too. I'm on your right.
Oh,
I got nothing, man. I don't see him.
Get on this corner one, see if I can't see higher.
Good luck. Ah, join us. It was a big loud shot like a Mosin to our left and nothing since then. It's possible they ran towards the buildings or something. All right, so shall we clear the knights first, or go straight for the apartment buildings?
Up to you.
Whichever.
Well, we're already here. I guess we'll clear this side.
I got players top of dome.
You got a thermal on?
No, I can see him.
Yeah, I got a thermal and I can't see
can't
the
see
top
that
of the
far.
dome. Yeah.
Yeah.
How far do you think that is from this corner?
450 maybe. Yeah, about 450.
I'm in train station.
I got scabs at Hermetic. They just yelled at me.
Alright, he went back around the backside before I can get a shot off. So which way did y'all go?
I'm heading to the train right now. I'm trying to get over that way.
Okay.
I'm in train yard.
I'm coming that way right now. The scab I heard was inside of the underground bunker. The sound of it. But he was below me. I'm in the train yard now. Left side. South side.
Alright.
I'm above a medic door.
I'm headed westbound. I'm moving to the middle train.
I'm in the very last one.
I'm hearing suppressed shots. Sounds like maybe
That's
north.
Me. I
wing.
dropped someone.
Okay. I hear the scavs.
Yeah. Between white and black.
I'm moving up. I think I'm heading towards you. I'm running towards you, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know if you can hear me. Okay. Yeah, that's me to your left.
Yeah.
You got a thermal or no?
Yeah.
Okay. I am running on the left. I got
Coming
ears
up
on,
towards
by
them
the way.
I'm on the trains.
I got moving to my left. I got ears on, so I know that I'm hearing it.
Yeah, they're across the road. Between white and black.
No, one's close. One's close. I don't think that was at me.
He's inside the white building. White horse?
White horse?
Yeah. They're taking shots at me. I'm on a train.
Moving over, see if I can get a view. They must be on the
Yeah.
roof. I don't see him.
No, he's on the ground. I killed him.
Oh, nice. I'm with the wood piles, westmost, central.
I'm heading towards the back of white.
Well, these are clearly scabs. These are not raiders.
I'm trying to get eyes on the people at the dome. I'm gonna get shot by
There's a
them.
lot of loud shots just to my left over here.
Yeah, it's me. They're shooting at me. I'm in black and white.
You're not suppressed?
No. I forgot to grab my suppressor. I'm between White Queen and Black Horse. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, that's where I'm hearing the shots.
I'm heading up to the roof on White Horse. He's got me saying it.
I've always called it White Horse. Never called it Night.
What's your current location? Xeno.
Taking suppressed shots.
Holy shit, I just saw those fly over by me, yeah.
No clue where they're coming from.
I think they're coming from Queen.
No, coming from train.
I got a player down.
I'm at the train. I'm at the train yard right now. Yeah, I'm at the train yard right now. Can you cover me if I try to make it to the White Queen?
Yeah, if I can figure out where their shots are coming from.
Are you hearing my shots?
No,
shoot.
they're suppressed tracers. I saw them.
Do you know which direction they were coming from?
No.
'Cause I don't have-
I'm thinking it's Queen though. I know you keep saying no, but like I'm thermal and I have no visual on any of these targets.
What about the tents at Queen?
That's
I killed
Queen.
one of the players up at the dome.
That's me at Queen.
You're at
Yes, I
Queen?
did. Yeah, I'm outside Queen between Black Knight and Queen.
Alright, I'm gonna come to you. Oh my god, the leg spike. Why? Alright, I'm coming from the train yard on the west end, and I'm running across now.
Alright, I'm sitting in the tunnels, or the,
I'm gonna try to come up the roof for Queen.
I hear you running.
That's coming from the
Dome.
dome, yeah.
Can't see him. He just ran back inside a dome.
Thank God that tree was there.
I'm on the
Hit
roof
shit out
of
that
Queen right now, aiming at dome.
He ran to like the bottom floor of dome.
And here comes the frame drop. Oh boy. Are you inside of Queen?
I'm outside of Queen.
There's someone running around inside of Queen then. Where outside of Queen are you?
Tents.
Okay, there's someone running around in the building right now. I'm on the roof. I closed the roof door, so. Probably in there looting, most likely. You're in White Knight, right, Raven?
Yep.
Okay. Well, unless the raiders are in the apartments or the basement, which they sounded like normal scavs to me in the basement. Oh, I got someone on wood near me.
They still moving on wood?
Huh?
They still moving on wood?
They're probably looting inside the building. That's probably what I'm hearing.
Alright, I'm about to step on wood.
I'm gonna head up to the dome.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything up there in a hot minute.
Yeah. I shot at the guy when he was inside.
I'm in the bushes northwest side of Queen. Sorry, northeast side.
That sounds like it's east. Raven, you got any idea where that was at?
Chromatic door. Yep. Just shot at me again.
That's way out of my LOS.
I can push him.
Well,
Is he on top?
No, he's in the door.
that's the scavs from earlier. Someone's fighting the scavs. Oh, I see him. I see him. He's on third floor, north building, east end. He just peeked out of the window. If my frames weren't dog shit, I could land a decent shot.
Coming up to you on the scaffolding. You'll hear me in a second.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm on Queen, by the way. I don't know about scaffolding. Are you mean you're climbing like the fire exit?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm on the topmost part where the metal roof is. I'm leaning over a garbage pile by the door to try to see if this guy peeks the north building again. Oh, you're walking. I assume it's you.
Yeah.
All right. You'll
Where
see
are you
me.
guys?
Top of Queen.
Queen. Okay.
Yeah, there's a guy in north building. He was shooting at the scavs in the courtyard.
All right, I'm gonna be heading up the dome here in just a second.
I mean, I tried to take a shot at him, but my frames went down to the rate of hot garbage, speed of smell, and then I don't know if I actually did any, hits on him or not. I'm gonna rescope dome. Looks clear. Yeah, you're looking good at dome, dude.
I think I might have killed him, but I'm not sure.
Well, I got a Reaper IR, so
Yeah. Whatever. Should see me walking up the hill.
I'm watching north building with him real quick. I can cover you if you like.
No, you're fine.
You good? Is that at you? Xeno.
Me?
No, Xeno.
No, it wasn't at me.
The
No,
fuck's
no,
he
no, no,
shooting at then?
I don't know. It didn't sound like he was shooting even over this direction. I still don't know a freaking tracer rounds, a silent tracer rounds are coming from.
Well, the guy that was in north building, he might have been suppressed, so... I'm gonna get on the roof and sweep dome again for him. Alright, sweeping dome. You inside right now?
I'm outside.
Where at?
On the east. Yeah, east side.
Fuck, I don't even see you. You must be behind some trees or something, or a rock.
I'm almost behind it. The back by paracord.
Oh, I'll never see you back there. No,
Yeah,
hell no.
no.
Hey, there's an AK on top of this uppermost roof section that you climb in to get into the building. AK US just sitting right there. Yeah, this guy hasn't re-peeked the window. Oh, there's a weapons box right next to it as well. I got nothing on this guy yet. I haven't heard anybody in Queen in a while either. Oh, I got somebody on Black Knight right now. Or White Knight, rather.
On the roof?
Yep. I just killed him. Took like 4 shots, but whatever. Maybe he's wearing a fort. I don't know. SMB rounds, dude. I just saw him like I shot and then his legs went down and his body went backwards. He fucking died. He was looting the boxes on the upper area. I heard shots a minute ago down towards the train yard, but I don't see nothing. You thermal or you scoped, Zeno? Nice. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. He's in the right-hand window, north building on the east side. Right-hand window. I literally was just peeking the ledge, and he fucking domed me. Top ahead.
Oh.
North building, east side, east window. So not the front of the building, the east side of the building. There's only one window on the 3rd floor.
Mm-hmm.
Rodyan, Rodyan, head, top of head. Had to be armor piercing. I was wearing the cry airframe.
I didn't kill this guy up here.